Alright, so check it. The weather's looking pretty good today. And every time I say the weather's looking good in Norway, I just feel really, I don't know, I feel funny because the weather isn't really good. It's just better than what it normally is. So if you see out there right now, hold up, let's take that down. Looks like it's sunny and all that. At the same time, it's pretty cold and windy and everything. So usually out here in Norway, when people say the weather is good, it's like -4 degrees, and as long as you have the sun, we call it good weather. Alright, so anyways, last week I put out a short little video on the channel. It was a ballet performance, and today I just wanted to sort of go through the entire process of how this piece was being shot, and you know, the sort of plans that we have, and also how we conceived the idea of shooting this piece. But before we get into that, I just want to say welcome to you guys, welcome to the channel. And if your face is new in here, then I'll appreciate it if you go ahead, hit that subscribe button with the left hook. If you like content of this nature, make sure you go ahead, give it a thumbs up. That's gonna go a long way to encourage me to keep on putting videos on the channel here. So yep, that's it. Let's jump right into the idea and the plan of how this entire thing started. I'm actually just chilling in the office space right now. There's nobody around, so I feel comfortable vlogging here. It takes a while for you to get comfortable with vlogging in front of other people, just having a camera out or having a camera pointing to yourself and talking to the camera. So I guess it's just one of those things where practice makes perfect. So yeah, so basically the initial idea that I had in mind was to shoot some sort of a short documentary kind of vibe thing, and I was going to feature a ballet dancer. So while I was going around trying to find potential candidates or actual candidates for this project, I came across Christiana, and she really wasn't the ideal candidate for what I was trying to go for. But at the same time, I thought I just wanted to shoot something with her because she had a nice personality and she was down for it. So you know, from that point, what we did was just basically go through a series of different music tracks from artists, and I picked out a few that had similar vibes. Then I sent it over to her, and she came up with the choreography for that, and yeah, sent it over to me, and I kind of liked it. So I'd been to this location before with a different person that I was working with, and yeah, I just thought the place looked really cool. So almost immediately I felt like that was where we should shoot it. But I wanted to shoot in the sunset, and the sunset was really hard to come by on those days. So it was kind of tricky. We postponed the shoot once, and I just didn't want to push it anymore, given that it was such a small project. I was like, you know what, we'll settle for overcast, and it sort of worked for us. Actually hope I'm gonna show you guys around someday. Probably not today though. But yeah, let's head back to the office and see what we can get. Nobody's lurking around the corridor, so it's a good thing. I would feel weird if someone was. Alright, so with regards to the gear, I was just thinking of keeping it very minimal and using only stuff that I had or that I could get without having to spend any extra money or go the extra mile. So what I had was my main camera, which is a Sony FS5, and I paired it up with the Tamron 28-75mm lens, and that's what I used for the shoot. Now initially I was thinking of using the Steadicam to film this, and I had a video where I was trying to build the setup and all that, but it just wasn't working, and I felt like that wasn't the right tool for this particular project. So I had to ditch the Steadicam, and I went with the Ronin MX instead. When it comes to the shots, I was thinking of getting some dynamic movement, which is really smooth at the same time. So I decided to go with an orbiting shot, which is one of the first things that we shot, and I think it looks pretty good, especially when you have all the trees in the background and you have some trees in the foreground going past the camera lens. It just creates a really dynamic, you know, motion, and yeah, creates some great interest and some depth. So I was also thinking about getting a wide variety of different shots. So I'm talking medium shots, I'm talking wide shots, I'm talking close-up, detail shots, and all that. So I feel like we were able to capture all of that for where it mattered most, and it just helped together put the entire piece. So I think that's basically it for the shooting part and the gear as well. Alright, so when it comes to the color grading, I just wanted to keep it simple, right? I wanted to keep it simple and sort of get the colors around that Rex 709 space, which I feel like I sort of did. And I also added a little bit of blues into the shadows just to give it some sort of a little bit of a stylistic look, and I feel like it looked good. I also put some glow in the highlights, and that just sort of helped to make the entire piece come together and sort of give it its own character. And one more thing that I forgot to mention at the start when it came to the planning was the fact that we decided to pick the outfit beforehand. So basically, in my mind, I was thinking, okay, we're gonna be shooting in the forest, right? And the forest is all green, so we needed something that was gonna help make her stand out. So I told her to find something red, and luckily she had one, and that's what we went with. And if you look at the videos, you could clearly see that she really stands out from the background, because red and green, those are contrasting colors, and you know, they sort of complement each other. Yeah, so basically I think that's the thought processing we had while approaching the shoot, and sort of like how the results stand out. And we're kind of like working on a sequel right now. Maybe it's too early to say, shouldn't have said that, but probably cut it out in the edit. Anyways, we're sort of working on a sequel and just trying to make something a little bit bigger, better, and a lot more entertaining than this first piece. So yeah, if that's something that you really want to see how it goes, well, you know what to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, left hook, and drop this video a like if you did like it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.